Hey there, my name is Galito, and I want to share with you some brief moments from the For Honor beta. Now, personally, I really enjoyed this game. I think it's really interesting and fun to play, especially if you're playing this with friends. The only issues I came up with when I was playing this is that sometimes the server would like crash during the game, and then just end the game immediately. But besides that, the game was pretty smooth, and I had very few issues. And I did play pretty much every type of game you could play on the beta, and that includes the 4v4 deathmatch, the 2v2, and the minion. And this right here is the 4v4 deathmatch, and this map has crazy death falls like ledges and stuff like that, and it's fun to knock people over, but you might want to be careful because you get knocked over too.
Oh no, I fell in
But
the water.
besides that, it's pretty fun. You just want to be careful on those sort of maps. Here, we were still doing the 4v4, and you see I take this guy out pretty quickly. I mean, not very quickly, but, I take him out, and then I join up the rest of the group.
Alright, I got mine.
Yep. The only problem sometimes is that you'll get an AI on your team when someone quits or there isn't enough people when the game starts, and that AI can just do things that don't make sense at all. But besides that, it's not that big of an issue. It's just that like in this instance here, I think that was an AI, and when I chase this person around the corner, the AI just runs into a different direction, and so I have no backup. I'm chasing this person alone, and they revive that person, and that pretty much is the end of me right there, because then it's like 3v1 here. You'll see it's pretty horrible. I do get to revive a person, but it doesn't matter. The AI is switched out with an actual person, I think, at that moment right there, and that person is like on the other side of the map when when they spawn into the game. So that screwed me over because I had like only one person on my side right there, and that was the person I revived. So he probably wasn't ready for it. I get taken out. I try to survive as long as I can, but I get taken out. And then oh, no, wait, I don't get taken out yet. I run away because I'm like
Where the hell's my
I run
teammate?
away. And then I catch up to the other person, who's just barely getting here in time because, like I said, they were on the other side. We try to hold them off as long as possible. I probably could have taken them out if I could have gone one by one, against them. Obviously, I couldn't do that because everyone didn't jump on me.
No.
But it is what it is. This was the 2v2. These are a little bit more fair because there's only two people on each side, so obviously
looks like I got
you don't get those situations where it's like 2 against 1 or 3 against 1 so easily. Only if your partner fails to kill his own guy, right? So if you have one friend who's pretty good at this game, 2v2s are pretty fun.
He's running. Hell no. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, your head's gone.
And finally, we get to the game mode called Dominion. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Dominion, and it's probably the craziest game mode of all the different types you could play. At least the ones that were available at the time of the beta. And the reason being is that there's so much going on at the same time. You're trying to capture points. You're trying to make sure the enemies don't capture the points you just captured.
Nice.
And you're just trying to keep an eye on everything in general, you know? There's some fun moments when you can get together with your friend and just kind of hold off an area, just the two of you. And it makes for some great gameplay. Like this moment right here. Teamwork.
Drink his blood. I wish I had that catapult thing like ready to go.
Something I did forget to mention was that there is this thing called revenge. That if you block enough shots from the enemy or take enough damage from the enemy, you can charge the meter at the bottom left corner there, and you'll hit triangle if you're on PlayStation, and you'll instantly get like a health boost and like a stamina boost at the same time. It's basically like a second win type thing. So if you're in trouble, you can activate the revenge and get yourself out of a lot of situations.
You lost zone C.
Can't all be perfect.
You captured zone C.
Yeah. Ow. 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 I thought that was you for a second, so I let up. Oh, shit. Ow. Ow. Christ.
You captured zone C.
Alright, finally, right?
You captured zone A.
Here comes another guy. Ow, you hit me. I don't think so. Ow! Ow! I died!
You lost zone C.
Someone coming for me? It's too late, I respawned. Where are you going so I can at least back you up? Alright. I'm not very fast, so you need to like hold off for a few seconds.
You captured zone A.
Ow! Jesus Christ, my own team. Here comes another one. Yeah. Boom! Like that.
And with that, we've come to the end of the video. And like I said, I enjoy this game. If I didn't say that before, I do enjoy this game. I did pretty well, and it is fun to play with friends and when you team up and stuff like that. But there are maps like this one that are just death traps. All right, like there's geysers here, and they'll kill you. So don't step in the water. But if you did enjoy this video, please subscribe and like this. And I'll see you next time. All right, have a nice day.